Hello everyone, chào mọi người nhé. Hello everyone, chào tất cả mọi người. Hello guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello. Hello guys, hello everyone. Good morning, how are you? Warming up. Just all the basic stuff guys, just all the basics. But we are practicing the basic every day. We're training and we make our basic skill and movement become better and better, okay? There's not so much techniques new to learn, but every day we just work on our basics, we improve a little bit by bit. Is awesome, okay? Chào tất cả mọi người nhé. Thì hôm nay mình tập luyện những cái cơ bản thôi nhé. Hôm nào mình cũng rèn luyện và ôn lại những cái cơ bản mình rèn luyện từ từ nó sẽ nhuần nhuyễn hơn, nó sẽ điêu luyện hơn nhé. Alright, let's go. Let's review the basics. Right here. Go in. Back up. Good. Come in. Hold it. Sorry guys, just knock off the camera. Golden. Anyway. Sorry guys, my dog just knocked off the camera and I try to do some recording for you guys so you guys can cut it down and you guys can learn at the same time. Go this way. Go. Go. Ok. Chào mọi người nhé. Hello, how are you? Chào tất cả mọi người. Nó đang ngủ á. Chút điện lại.
Nhưng mà tới giờ nó cầm đi vậy sao?
Chút điện lại. Nếu không được thì thôi. Thì không được thì cho nó nghỉ rồi. Bây giờ chị điện nó không được rồi sao? Alright guys. bouncing and warm up a bit. It's Sunday morning in Vietnam here, Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City. Hope you all have a great weekend. Hope you all have a good day. Ngày hôm qua thì có xem sự kiện Lion Championship 22. Wow. Những trận đánh thật là cực kỳ hấp dẫn. 3 đấu với 3, không? Rồi xong rồi trận tranh đai giữa Công Minh và bạn Zakai ở Belarus. Wow. Các bạn có ai xem ở đó không ạ? Có ai xem Lion Championship 22 không? But most of the time when I warm up, I just go through the basic like this, regular movement, slow speed. Push it out, like so. This one block, either block down this way, or you can block down this way, okay? And then this hand push diagonally out, okay? So trong hình thức này mình có thể đỡ xuống, vậy, không? Tay trái, tay phải đẩy ngang qua, đẩy xéo qua 45 độ, không? Dạ, xong rồi đổi tay. So this is a good exercise. So warming up in the beginning, guys. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Quite similar to the wax on, wax off, you know, Karate Kid. This one, same thing. You just, push. So basically try to get your arms used to the movement so you can get the flow. And then eventually you're gonna do both hands. Mình làm từng cái về để cho tay chân mình nhuyễn nhuyễn, tay mình nhuyễn nhuyễn cho nhanh lẹ ha. Alright guys. Then eventually you're gonna move in. 1, boom, boom. And then another one, you turn, you twist your hip into it a bit. I block and move it a bit. I block and move. So it's sort of like you step over and block. Step over, block. Step over, block. Block, block. Right? And what's this hand? Open. Hit. Okay? Block, hit, block, boom, block, boom. Okay? So let's do like 20 to 30 of them. More. Now both hands, right? Move, move and push and block. Move, push and block. Move, 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 move and block. Shift to the side and block. Shift to the side and block in an angle. All right. Now again, one more hand. Remember, try to keep your fingers tight together, okay? Don't try to split it apart. You're gonna, if you're hitting something like this, you're gonna jam your finger and you're gonna get hurt, okay guys? Đó, khi lúc mình tập luyện vậy là cố gắng giữ cái mấy ngón tay mình khép sát lại ha, để hạn chế chấn thương. Khi ngón tay rời ra, có đôi khi mình dướng tay áo, giặt áo hay là gì đó, hoặc là dướng khúc gỗ, tập luyện sẽ chấn thương ngón tay, có thể lọi hay gãy hay như thế nào đó nha. Alright, let's go. đỡ đây, 1, gạt xuống đây, đỡ đây, 2, lên 3, xuống 4, được không? See how I shift from here? Block, shift, then down, shift your body as you block, down, shift, block, boom, 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 boom. Đấy. Rồi sau khi mình làm một thời gian nó nhuyễn nhuyễn á, mình có thể đánh vào 1, 2, thấy không? 3, thấy không? Rồi, xong rồi để đây 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after a while you feel comfortable with your block, you can go into a stretching. So you can go block 1, block 2, right? 1, 2, right? So this 1, 2, 3, and then you go straight, okay? And then this hand, 1, 2, straight, 1, 2, straight, okay? Then 1, 2, straight, 1, 2, straight. Now, sometimes, you see how sometimes I get mixed up and I confuse one or another, right? Don't think that as a mistake. That's fine, right? Sometimes you confuse, just let it go. Just go with it, right? Like, for instance, I go from here, 1 here. What to do next, right? The next one, I'm gonna leave it here and I go here. But instead, sometimes I forgot, I just go ahead and straight here. That's fine, you can work on that too. Okay? Đôi lúc mình cũng hay quên á, mình quýnh về. Xong rồi tay này mình đỡ nữa, thay vì mình không đỡ, mình quýnh thẳng luôn cũng được, không sao hết. Cái này là mình tập luyện, thấy không? Thì tay chân mình nó phản ứng thôi. Thật sự khi thực tế thì nó sẽ lộn xộn, lu su bu tùm lum tà la hết. Cho nên là không có nhất thiết là mình phải cái này phải đúng này. Okay? So it doesn't have to go 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, you know. Alright, guys. So, 1, boom, 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 boom. So you can go one side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. In beginning, like that, so that it get easy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one side, okay? Or you can go the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this routine you want to have quick hand, right? So you want to practice so that your hand moving up and down, up and down. So because most of the time the people are like gonna punch whatever, they go from here up, down, like that, here, here. So that's why you try to like practice your hand so that in a way you can just move up and down like this and interchange between the two. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So sometimes when you move, try to move your footwork and put your hips into it a little bit if you can. So I go from here. 1, 2. I go 1, shift here, turn my hip this way so that I can push into block stronger. And 2, I move this way. And then 3, I push it out, and then 4, I straight. Okay? And same thing, I go 1, okay, push my hip this way, push the block out as I'm pushing my hips into my blocker in. And then 2 down this way, okay? And then I shift over a block, and then I straight, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, okay? Now see, sometimes I confuse it. I'm like, oh man, what's next? Right? What's next? You got stuck here. Just go ahead and chop. Just go ahead and knife in. Just go ahead and punch. Go ahead and do this. Right? So you don't have to like, it has to be like, okay, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Không? Mình không có thể là mình không có cần ấy. Tới đó vậy thôi, mình phải tùy cơ ứng biến. Thấy không? Đôi lúc mình tập về, pum. Right? Đó, cái chiêu thức là như vậy. là khi các bạn tập luyện mà nhuần nhuyễn xong rồi mình có thể di chuyển cái tay mình nó nhanh nhẹn, nó không có nhất thiết là phải theo 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 phải đúng theo thứ tự, không, là chủ yếu là mình tập những chiêu thức này để cho bộ tay mình nó hoạt bát, rồi mình có thể di chuyển như này, quýnh đây không, đây, đấy. Okay, so I'm just show you the movement and then you can incorporate whichever flow you can put in your techniques, right? So those are the basics. Block. Now let's go to the attack, the punches, right? I go from here. Boom. One. Now here you can go right too, right? I block. Right here I move my sort of like shoulder up because of this. I gotta clear this. Pretend that this is like hands, so I gotta clear it. And from there I go back fist straight. Now from here I just practice. Boom, right into it. Boom, right to it. Okay. Oh, with this hand, if somebody punching this hand on the other side, then you can practice this way. This is more like Taekwondo, Bruce Lee style kind of like thing. You block and then you hit right away. Boom, right? Right? You intercept. You know the intercepting fist. I don't know if you guys get that theory, but somewhat I think I grasp it a little bit. Đó, khi lúc đó thì mình có thể quýnh vô, boom, here, quýnh vô như thế này, thấy không? Là coi như là người ta đấm qua thì nếu mình được cái lợi thế bên trong á thì mình có thể đưa tay đỡ là đánh lại cùng lúc luôn. Nhưng mà cái đó là mình phải tập luyện dữ lắm mới ấy được. Thực tế thì nó vẫn khó hơn bình thường, nhưng mà mình tập luyện thì đương nhiên một phần nào đó nó sẽ tốt hơn, mình đỡ loạn chọn hơn lúc mà gặp trường hợp xảy ra, có tự tin hơn thôi. Okay. So I go from here. If I want like if you're speaking of like the intercepting fist, right? Instead of blocking, you just go right in on the inside. So if the person were to punch you on this side, okay, they go like this side. So you leave your hand up like in an angle like this, right? Hands automatically here. From here, you just go right in, right? So here is block. If they hook, then that's a different story. Then you cannot do that. If they hook this, okay? Khi mà người ta hút về á, thì như vậy thì nó cũng khó. Như vậy thì mình phải đỡ gạt ngang dài là dài. Rồi xong rồi mình mới vô vậy. So if they throw a hook, then you have to go this way, and then you go in. You cannot go directly in like that. You still get hit, right? Because they're hooking around. So it's all depends on situation, guys. So you gotta be like, you sort of like have to read the person, your opponent, right? That's a very hard thing to do because everybody is different. Mỗi một đối thủ thì mình gặp á, thì mà khác nhau hết, không ai giống ai hết, cho nên là mình phải sử dụng cái trí thông minh của mình phán đoán coi người ta ra đòn như thế nào, không? Nếu mình đoán không được thì giữ khoảng cách xa, okay? So if you cannot read the person, you know, then you have to stay out of danger, okay? Stay out of danger. One arm length. Remember, I always show you at least one arm length. Never too close like this. You're gonna get hit. Fist is very fast. From here to here, you just here lift and go. So, and then fix this a bit. Okay. All right. Okay, so go here. Let's practice this punch. So the stance is pretty simple. You go from here. Okay, feet and shoulder width apart, and from there you stand. Feet are straight to the thing, and you just practice. Knees slightly bent. 1, 2, 3. So when you're hitting this, make sure your forearm are hitting, sort of like rubbing, touching against the hand of the wooden dummy, so that you can feel this is sort of like a block now. Block and go in at the same time. Block, go in. Block, go in. Punch, the same thing. Block, go in. So I go like this. Now the other thing is when you want to practice this punch, I want you to go boom like this. But the other hand, you got to leave it up here just in case, the people are really good, they're gonna throw a hook at you, right? So just in case if there's anything, they're gonna hit your hand here. It's better than hit your face, right? So when you do this, leave your hand here, this way, okay? And then if you guys, some of you ask me, What if they go here and then they go here? So hand here and then you just come here, right? That's why, that's the beauty of it. You from here, you punch, and then if the other hook come, right? One hook here, right? You just go up, and the other one you just go here, right? Okay. And if you go here, one open, two here, and the other one you gotta attack back. Otherwise, it's just gonna block forever. You know, that's in movie. In movie, you can just boom, 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 boom. The guy fight like for like freaking like 5 minutes, nobody get hurt, right? That's just the beauty of it. But in real life, one shot we are like knock out, right? So let's go. Let's practice. Let's see, 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is sort of like the intercepting fist from Taekwondo, from great legend Bruce Lee, of course. You go here, if somebody hit, you hit back. You just go straight back. So your arms always hit against this a bit and then you slide right in, okay? But you have to be in the middle. You have to be in the center. The person's arm is like on the side like this, so you have to like find the middle section, right? Now you see every time my arm hitting, I sort of like bounce. Khi mà mọi người thấy khi mình đánh là cái tay mình nè, cái phần này chạm cái mộc nhân, không? Giống như mình đỡ vậy đó, mình xẹt vô để chạm về đỡ, để cho cái tay người ta đừng có quýnh vô giữa mình đó, không? Cho nên là lúc nào cái gối của mình hạ xuống, cái cùi chỏ của mình thấp xuống. So your elbow is down, guys. So when you're here, you go boom, elbows down, right? Elbow down. I don't lift up like this. Not punching like this way. I block, I go, I block, I can strike. Right here, go right in, palm strike. All right. Now, it's kind of awkward when you try to like, sort of like intercept and punch at the same time. It's a very hard thing to do. Okay? Nó rất là khó khi mình quýnh dài nhập nội vô, quýnh pum, thấy không? Nó thứ nhất là nó lực nó không mạnh khi mà quýnh thẳng về, pum, thẳng về luôn, không cái chạm cái này á, thì nó sẽ mạnh hơn rất nhiều. Ok? Nhưng mà cái phần này thì mình muốn đỡ và đánh cùng một lúc, cho nên cái điều này rất khó. Cho nên khi mình ấy vậy là dội ra cái vô mặt người ta luôn, pum, dội ra vô mặt luôn. Đó, khó lắm, là thẳng vậy là khi người ta đánh. Cho nên là khi các bạn nhớ tập one like this first. Okay, let's train like this. Như là làm vậy thì nó dễ hơn ha. Mình cứ đợi dơ nè, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cái này không cần phải chạm luôn. Tới đây vậy là đã vô rồi. Okay, so basically you can just hit like this. It's sort of like half block, half hit. You go like this. So basically your fist gonna go in here, right? Boom, boom. But you try to exaggerate on the blocking part. You just go in diagonal. I go from here, instead of blocking like this, I just go straight in. So this will rub against the dummy. But this fingers and this fist here is gonna go straight in because it's sliding, it's slipping, right? It's intercept. So. Đó. Ok, các bạn hãy tập luyện cái đó nha. Cái này nó hơi khó đó, cho nên là mình tập luyện thường xuyên thì từ từ mình mới sẽ cảm nhận được. Chứ lúc mới thì có thể chú bảo vệ thân tích thì nó cũng khó hiểu một tí. Nhưng mà khi mình va chạm mình tập luyện thì nó sẽ ok hơn. So practice, guys. It's kind of awkward in the beginning when you're practicing like that. It's hard, it feels weird. Trust me, it feels weird. It's not like a punch, it's not like a thing. It's intercepting. You try to evade the block with your forearm, and then from there you slip your punch in at the same time. So it's tough, but I'm pretty sure you can do it, you know. But okay. Yeah, cái này one chứ. Sorry guys, wait a bit. Just have to fix the camera a little bit. Okay. Next one. Next one, I want you to practice this. From here, you're here. You're facing the target here. You're gonna step over. If you're blocking with your right, step over to the right, and from there you curve your arm in, and then you straight. Knife hand straight. If you're blocking to your left, step over to your left, block in, and then you straight with the palm straight. So with the dummy, it's gonna be like this. One. So here, see. Remember this we practiced yesterday, a few days ago, like this. Boom. See how I step to the side? Now, the person throwing a punch, I just step over, get out of the way, don't get hit, and you hit here. Okay? Same thing. They're punching with their right. Of course, most people are right-handed, they're just gonna go with the right. So you gotta practice your left arm blocking more. Là trong lúc này khi thường á, khi người ta đấm thì đương nhiên ai cũng mạnh tay phải, người ta quất tay phải, người ta đấm vô vậy nè, không? Cho nên cái quan trọng là quýnh vô giữa mình thì mình cố gắng là né bên sàn qua bên trái, right? So you gotta go left, and then from there you straight, okay? If they are throwing with the left straight punch, you go right, and then hit with your right, or you can go right, and then hello, who's there, right? Right here, so you can go with your fist right here. So this is for self-defense, so you can knock on the groin or whatever. So once from here, and then you go and go back up. So here, this motion, I think guys should practice too. So from here, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, wax on, wax off, right? Same thing. So leave your elbow there, you go here, up, down, okay? Up, down. So one to the nose, right here, boom, and then one to the groin, right? No. Okay, let's practice. One, boom, okay? So shift your body at the same time. If you go here, step. See, as soon as I step, my body automatically turn. Now, how do you use that? So what you do is you step to the side, basically here. Make your stand longer, lower, and then from there, you're just gonna pivot your foot, drag in, okay? Now, if I wanna step to the left, step, pivot your foot, and drag in, all right? 1 second, I'm fixing this for a bit. Alright guys, just fixing the camera. So, I go here, step to the right, the person punching you on the left, of course, right? So most in Wing Chun or in any martial arts, you want to get the blind spot, right? So for instance, if they punch you this way, and you can see through the camera, this is the blind spot right here, right? The punch here, you want to block and you want to go on the left side right here, okay? You don't want to go to the right side, you're gonna get hit. So most of the time, if the left hand, they go punch with the left, right? So you have to go to your right. You go here. Now the blind spot here, I can just hit whatever punch, elbow, right? Or knee, because they cannot see this way, it's hard for them, right? So always, see? Right now, they attack, they're here, I shift over, right? They punch this way, it's gonna be the blind spot this side, right? It's hard. Wow, there's a lot of dogs that's barking. I don't know what's the reason, but that's like 10 of them. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much, trucker, for giving ice cream. Thank you very much. All right, now from here, let's practice. We're gonna do 10 on each side. Okay, guys? 10 cái mỗi bên. 10 on each side. So I go here. I practice pretending that person is gonna throw, boom, right at you, right? Straight punch. So mostly they're gonna throw right hand, right? I go like this, boom. I go like this, jab is okay. You know, they jab, they want to feel where you are. But once they really committed to the punch, then from there, then you worry about it and get out of the way and block. But jab, sometimes they jab, they fake, and then they go, right? But you just be alert for the jab, you know, just be alert and back up or back to the side or this way, right? Either sideways. So, lúc đó là mình phải sang qua, thấy không? Here, so this is the right hand side attacking. So I would be here, I step to the left, right? Shift to the left. So right hand attacking this way, I shift to the left. Now they go this way. This is the blind spot. So with the momentum, they're gonna go this all the way here. So from there, then you can use your chain punch or whatever attack effectively. But first thing I say in self-defense, what don't you do? The first thing, most important thing in self-defense is please don't get hit, okay? Get out of the way, okay? Don't get hit. Now, I don't care how strong your block is, whatever, your arms, legs, but if you get hit, some people are very strong. They can do a lot of damage. They can hit, they can kick or whatever. If you block, it may break your arm. Trust me. The arms and the hand are there. It's just to see what are they gonna do next, to feel their arms and stuff like that, you know. But most of the time, don't get hit is which means we have to evade. We have to get out of the way. Okay. So one here. First thing of all, I have to step. Here. Step to the left, right? So as you're dragging this leg in, you see how I twist this bottom leg here, my hip turn, boom, and from here. Now this is where the block come in. The block is just like a bonus, okay? His hand's there, okay, now I see his hand. And then from there I feel his head right here, right? So as you feel the forearm, right? Like I always show you guys that the end of the arm length is the armpit, this weak spot. End of the length arm is the head, the neck, weak spot. So you want to find those weak spots if you have to defend your life, of course, yeah. Then you have to go for those weak spots because, you know, nowadays a lot of people are strong, everybody practicing, not only one of us. So if we have to use to defend our life, then use a weak spot, okay? So I would go here, boom, right? Boom. So wooden dummy, I go here, boom, right? See block, boom, and then from there you chop. Same thing on the other side. Now you see, as I'm shifting, I'm blocking. As I'm moving, my hand coming up. Now interchange. See? So if I do slow motion, nếu mà mình làm chậm chậm từ từ thì nó như thế này. Bước qua. So just put it in this way, we're gonna learn like baby step, like this is like Tai Chi, right? I go like this, boom, like this, and chop. Now you see it's all circular motion, right? But non-stop. I go here, stand here, step over, boom, here. Now you see how my hands, now it's sort of like a habit. So where I chop this hand I don't leave it down here or whatever. You want to make it a habit, always put it in front of your chest. Just in case, you know, you can put here is closer. Whereas you put here, from here, the hand travel distance all the way up to here. It's too late. You're going to get hit. So come here, boom. Leave it up here or here, you know. And some of you have said, oh, okay, what if they kick you in the groin, whatever. Now this is where the stance come in. Remember, like in Wing Chun, we are practicing this, then 1, 2, open this, right? Right? So you can block right here, they kick straight up, right? So you're here. So instead of that, so I were chopping like this. If the guy kick here, then you just have to squeeze this part over. See, remember this turn, okay? So turn to protect your weak spot, your groin, okay? So you go here. So as you turn here, so as I'm turning, I can just throw a back fist, right? Makes sense, right? So if I go here, if the guy were to throw the kick, whatever, you go here. But once you go here, you may as well use this to follow up, right? 2 for the price of 1, right? So just common sense, you can pretty much alternate and do yourself those things. As you practice, try to visualize that. Okay, what if sometimes like, I glad when people say, what if, sometimes before I think that's annoying, but now I think it's very effective, because like the people who actually are asking questions, this and that, they're willing to learn, pay attention, to become better and better. So me, the same thing. Sometimes I ask, but I find the answer for myself, right? I don't get asked directly. Like nowadays, because we have all the social media and everything, it's much easier, right? But before I do the same thing. I ask what if, right? So just whatever you don't know, ask, right? If you want to find the answer. It's okay, so let's train. We're gonna do 10 on each side, okay? Let's do it. All right. So lots of explanation. Now we're gonna do it, okay? All right. Let's do it in action. Because practice make perfect, right? But obviously not perfect, but close to perfect, okay? Let's go. From here, I go 1, boom, okay? And then to the left. The person attacking right punch, you go to the left. Because this is the right arm. So you have to move this way, right? If you move this way, it's fine too. You can go move this way. Same thing, it's fine. All right? As long as you don't get hit. The first thing, don't get hit. So either if they attack to the right, I can just move this way, okay? Or if they attack to the right, I can just this way. Same thing, block and go in, okay? But don't stay on one spot and block. If you go here, they block, right? You block. What if the person is like too fast before they come in? Boom, right there. Then you block after you get hit in the face. That's no good, right? You have to get out, right? You have to get out. So you move at the same time. That's why most of the time I practice a lot of footwork. You just from here. You shift over, step back, shift over this way or that way. Change direction. When you change the direction, you will sort of like lead the person, right? Like you have to make them follow you, right? If they want to attack you, they have to follow direction. You just go change this way, move in circle. Never move back all the time. This is like a freaking, like the edge of a river here. If I move more, I'm gonna fall down. Or like a cliff, right? So you want here, right? So if were to be something happen, a cliff or whatever, you keep on moving back, okay? If you're close enough, then you have to shift to the side. If the person attack too strong, then the momentum will push them, right? Okay, guys, so let's practice. 1, 2. Now the other arm, see how when I attack, I tend to grab this arm, right? So you can get used to it, right? Sometimes it doesn't have to make a lot of sense. Sometimes you just react to it. Sometimes you just anticipate, you go here, right? Boom. Boom. Right? Boom. Boom. Or you can go 2 arm. See? As soon as I go, boom. I can grab to the middle hand and then I chop. Or I can do like this and I grab this one. So the hand here is loose. Sometimes try to grab the other arm so you can just use it. So if there's something coming up, you're already there, right? It becomes your muscle memory. So when it comes, you just react to it, right? It comes, right? Either you wrap up this way, that's why you attack. boom, 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 boom. So if you can grasp those movements, it's gonna be awesome, guy. Trust me, you're gonna react to it very quick. And your arm, the way you practice this, right? So stand here and then sometimes twist here, twist, right? Once you hit here, and then you come down, then up, down, up. Remember last time I asked one movement? Down, up, block. Since you're already on the inside, right? You may as well hit, boom, boom, right? Come back, block, and then from here, if you want elbow, you gotta step in. You wanna attack the person, you have to move in toward them. It wouldn't make no sense if I come here, I just go like this. I'm reaching. First of all, I'm out of balance. Second of all, I'm not gonna reach him with my elbow. So if I block here, if I cannot reach him, I can just go here. If I want to go elbow, I can see that. I grab here, see that he's coming in, then I can go in with my elbow. Okay? So those are the options you can use, but it depends on which situation you're in, right? No? Okay. 1, boom, 2, boom, 3, move. Shift to the side, don't get hit. Shift, don't get hit. And then come back. Shift, block, don't get hit. Chop. Shift, block, don't get hit. Chop. Shift, boom. Now you see, when you're training, later on you want to move like that fast like me, or even faster if you dedicate and you put in the time training and the right hand-eye coordination. You're gonna become much better than me. Trust me, you will. All right, guys. So you go here. You slowly 1. See? Now you see, as soon as I'm here, 1, my hand come up. I step, my hand coming up. As I step, the arm coming up at the same time. Boom. Okay? Same thing on the other side. I step, my arm raised, and then you go. It's a circular motion, remember? Or you can train like this. 1, 2, 3, shift over, 4, 5. The hand here is always ready to chop the neck. Already, after you go right away. You gotta attack. Right? Otherwise, you're gonna block forever. You keep on blocking, the guy just gonna throw at you, right? If you have something a little bit, try to shock him a little bit. Oh man, this guy, he gotta know something fishy. So they have to aware, they have to be careful. They're not gonna go crazy on you. From there, you're gonna have time, have time for yourself. You don't have to go crazy all the time. So that's why after you block, boom, right away. After you block, boom, you gotta hit back, boom, boom, right? 1 or 2 moves, that's it, right? That's how you sometimes you stop the fight because the guy know that, oh man, this guy knows something. I gotta be careful. I don't want to make trouble with this guy. He's like, then they think twice, right? And then from there, then both of you will be happy and it's okay. You don't have to injure yourself, both of you, right? So the best way is just stop it right before things happen. But if it's happened, you have to stop it as quick as you can, all right? Because there's a lot of people that know all the discipline, of course. I mean, in terms of strength, in terms of everything, people are they train a lot, right? So sometimes we have job, we do this, we are on computer all day, we don't train as much as other people, right? So we all have 24 hours, right? It's depend on what hobby, whatever we want to choose. So if you want to do something good, you just have to put more time and effort into it, more discipline to train every day, right? Whether it's like a profession, your hobby, tennis, basketball, or creating games, or video gamer, or YouTuber, or whatever, okay? So it's all good, guys. Okay. So, boom, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. And now, you come in. 1, okay? Open. 1, 2. Now that's not enough. Okay. Now your other hand's open. You can jump here. You can punch right here, or you go for the nuts right here. So if the guy miss, if you miss, boom, and you can go down. All right. Now you see how I punch? I sort of like shift my hips into it a little bit. All right. Same thing. Come here. Boom. Right here. This doesn't hit. That's fine. It's very hard for the person to block here and here. Now the two distance is very far apart, maybe more than half a meter. So if I go here, right? If I block here, if I hit here, he can go like this, whatever, right? Easy. But if I go here, jump here, I miss, I go here. Now that's gonna be a hard thing. That's why sometimes you see, you observe, if you really pay attention to some of the fights, they go here, boom, boom, and then they kick the leg, boom, right? From here to here, distance hard to see, right? You only, mostly your eyes, you observe from here to here. Most, you're focusing on the person, eye contact, you're focusing this range, right? But if the guy go here, boom, all of a sudden they kick the leg, all of a sudden they strike you with the leg like that, right? Or they go like this, right? Like this. So very awkward. Your leg here, they just kick like that. Like fighters like John, right? I mean, you cannot guess what he's doing next. So it's very tough. Right? They just go annoying your leg like this, they go like that, right? So. So, okay, speaking of the legs, after that I want you to add one more movement. May as well, right? Leg, right? So we're speaking of that, you come here, boom. Once you're here, may as well, boom, toward the leg, right? So the person punch and they stamp this way, then you kick this leg. Just to make them off balance a little bit, right? You go here, boom, boom, boom. Makes sense, right? Because you have the person here, you grab to them or something, and then you can kick the leg, right? Or some of you judo or whatever, you can get here, then put your hips in, and then you throw them, right? And then from there, you see that in a lot of MMA, they throw and then they go ground and pound like here, like this, crazy like that, yeah. But as self-defense, if you think the person cannot defend themselves, stop right away, okay? Right? in sports, fighting sports and all that, in MMA, UFC One Championship, they all have referee, all have rule, right? But in self-defense, there's no rule. So you have to be on alert like 100%. You cannot depend on the referee, depend on whatever, depend on the person like kind and they're gonna stop. No, I won't, right? So always be smart and try not get in trouble in the first place, okay, my friend? Huh? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so move out of the way, block, chop, then from there, kick, okay? Kick right here. If you kick one, nothing, then do another one. You go 1, 2, okay? Same thing. Move out of the way. Cut. Boom. Same thing. Move out of the way. Block. Cut. Out of the leg. Kick the leg. Okay. So let's do that 5 times on each side. 1, 2. Boom. Come back. 1, 2. Come back. 1, 2, come back. 1, 2, 3, come back. 1, 2, 3. Now, most of the time when you kick here, okay, either you come back down here, so that you're in back and balance in a fighting stance position. Okay? Or you can put right in front so that you're in balance. But once you put in the front, the opponent is right here with you, very close. So if you put it down, you might as well attack with something. Don't just put your feet down and then like this. Because if you put your feet down, your face will be here. You can be open right here, right? Do nothing unless you already got the kicks or whatever. But you know, chances are you're gonna miss like freaking like 50% or more, right? So you have to have a backup plan. So you hit here, right? Or you doesn't hit, miss. You come down with an elbow or something, or like a fist or whatever. Here, this way or this way. Don't just come down like this, right? You come down like this, a person close, pa, the face. All of a sudden, oh shoot, why am I seeing stars around my head or face? Right? That's where it shock us, right? We get surprise attack. So some people are really good. They can anticipate the right timing. You see those fighters, right? They're really good. I don't care whatever you do, they just see that spot open. Okay, you can attack all you want. You can do whatever. Come in, move over, boom. Right? Especially boxer. They're so good at timing. So careful when in that situation. Come here, come down. Like finish with an elbow or something, boom. Right? Or if you want to bring back, boom. Then you have to, once you put your leg back, you may as well get out of danger. Đó, khi mà mình dừng lại, mình xuống, mình không muốn ấy nữa thì mình phải lùi lại. Chứ không bao giờ mình đứng ở trong cái tư thế nguy hiểm, sát nhau vậy rất là nguy hiểm. Khi mình bỏ chân xuống vậy, bùm, là người ta có thể bụp vô mặt mình liền rồi. Thấy không? Thì đương nhiên là mình tấn công người ta thì đương nhiên người ta tấn công lại là chuyện bình thường. Cho nên là mình nhanh người ta cũng nhanh, mình mạnh người ta cũng mạnh. Nhưng mà ăn thua là mình phải quyển chuyển. Rồi cái đầu óc của mình không phải linh hoạt, linh động, chứ không phải là mình ok mình xuống như vậy là mình tưởng đâu là mình ngon. Không, mình xuống vậy cái púp. Right? So you want to come down here, boom. You go with the elbow and then from here, right? You go boom, boom, right? And then you come back. You don't just come down here, yeah, what? And then you get hit in the face. Right? So careful with that. So go 1, 2, boom. Come down elbow. And then here. And then you come back. Or you go, come here, ship, open, 1, 2, kick. Okay, so once you kick here, then if you bring it back, boom, bring it back, get out of the way, get out of danger, okay? All right, you all got that? Hopefully you get that and use it to practice, all right? Okay, next one. Let's learn the next one. Let's do this move. Sometimes I go boom, 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 boom. Right? Now you see how I make my wood and dummy when I train. I make it fast, dynamic, and it look good, right? It look. I mean, like not that good, like you know all the master expert out there, but I think I look okay. So. Sorry, I have to readjust this. So I would go here. Most of the time I go here. I step to the side, right? Right, like the technique before. Step, like block, and this hand come down. So this hand here, I grab, and then from here, this hand, you see this hand come down this way, and then I come back this way. So I got like about 4 or 5 techniques out there. It's dynamic. It's fast. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So I go boom, 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 right? Now you see that like, if you don't hit one, if you don't hit up here, that's fine. No problem. If I don't hit you here, I hit here and then I come back. I hit here, come back. I come here and then I go here, boom, right? Boom, and I hook the eye. Then from there the leg. So I'm pretty sure after you get like about 6 to 8 movements, and with your leg and your footwork, the basics one I show you, and you practice, you play around with it, you have fun with it, and you use your hip motion and acceleration. You speed up and relax your body. When you move your body, you want to relax. I want to move here. I relax. All of a sudden, I go, oh, boom. And then they relax again, and then you go. Because in order for you to move quickly, smoothly, you have to relax your body. You cannot go and flex again. Your hands and your feet, you're not gonna move. You're all gonna tense up. First of all, you're gonna have all your muscle tighten up. So when your muscle tighten up, especially for a lot of bodybuilders, right, a gymmer, right? I used to practice gym. I used to do a lot of weight, so I understand. Most of the time, my master said, "Relax, relax," but I always try to relax. I'm like, I am relaxing, right? But the thing is that in our muscle memory, we training like all those weightlifting, bench press, shoulder press, and everything. We always and then we curve like this all the time. So we always flexing. We're flexing so that your muscle get bigger, stronger, better, right? But it doesn't move fast because you are like squeezing your muscle like this. Now you see all like six pack, all the cool one, and you go like this. You're gonna get stuck, but relax. Why most of the time your master will say relax, or your coach will say relax. But when the right time not to relax, then from there you can squeeze all your muscle at right that time. So for instance, I'm relaxed, boom. Now you see when I squeeze my muscle, from here I go to here. The distance from here to the target, maybe around 10-15 centimeter. That's when I squeeze my all my muscle go right into my fist, all my palm strike or whatever it is. I go here, I relax, boom, and see all of a sudden it go boom, right? That's what you want. You don't want to fun. Now you see one of my students, Terry, right? You see how muscular he is, right? He's been training like maybe 40 years in his life. He's ripped like Jason Statham from Transporter. Pretty crazy, very dedicated guys. But the thing is, very strong. He can hit whatever, but he doesn't relax. That's why when he moves so hard. He's like. Now you see, all that energy go into that flexing and tensing up, right? It's a waste. That's like you're wasting like at least 50% to 60% of your energy right there, right? But if I just go relax and move, when I move, see? When I move like this, I don't need to hit, I move here, here. Now from here I hit, right? With speed, dynamic, power, acceleration, and then accuracy. Then chances are you're gonna get to your opponent before they even know it. So those are the type of training you want. You want to relax, all of a sudden you go, right? And of course you want a surprise attack, right? Sometimes the knockout hit, they always say the most knockout hit is the one you surprise your opponent. They don't see it, then they don't expect it's coming. Those are the ones that knock them out. Those are the ones that knock us out, right? So, okay, so now, before that's Terry move, they go, I told him to calm down, Terry, calm down, please. Calm down, relax. Now, when you want to move smoothly, this way, you relax, right? You cannot tense up. I go this way, I relax, I go, okay? When I need to use force, then I use it and I tense up all my muscle. Once that moment, just split second, I'm done. My whole body relax again so that I can move again. I can conserve my energy, right? Unless you're very strong, If you're very strong, you train like 3 hours a day, 2-3 hours. Your stamina is like crazy, But like some people are like middle age, like me, we in the mid 40, 50, whatever, right? We're not gonna have as much energy as you guys, young one in your prime, right? So you gotta conserve all the energy you can. When the situation come, you can use it wisely at the right time, right timing, okay? Đó. Okay, right. So let's see a way. Now you see, now I see a way. I'm relaxing and I'm going through the movement. And then when I need to, then I'll attack, okay? Now see, that one I put like maybe, my relaxing time is like probably 60% I'm relaxing, right? The only 40% or something I use force. I use force. I use strength. Here, from here, I go to a block. This is where I'm relaxing, still relaxing. This is when I apply strength. So from this distance to here, boom, and then I relax again, and then my other coming up, relax, boom. Now relax, boom. Relax, boom. Now that's what you want. You want to sort of like relaxing at least 50%. And then the final 40% or less, then you use all your strength, squeezing up every muscle in your body. And then from there you penetrate through the target. All right? Okay guys, so I think that's enough for today. I gotta go and get to the news place because right now we're moving. Our MMA club is moving to a new place, pretty close to home, right? So later on, like I guess you're gonna train with a lot of my students, MMA one, like all the moves, all the self-defense and all that. There's a lot to learn, and I will share with you guys regularly, right? A few times a week if I can. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy. The some of the explanation. Now, if you understand and it works, it helps you, please do use it for your own good, okay? If you don't, that's okay. Slowly you grasp it as you training, because my body is different. I've been training for a long time and your body is different, right? Maybe you train all the discipline like capoeira or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, whatever. It's a little bit different. All the style taekwondo, right? Taekwondo is all the legs, and now the hand. Like I used to come from taekwondo too, right? I still do train taekwondo and I love it. And then but like we are limited to our legs and not our arms, right? And now here we got the arms, right? But don't depend on your arm too much. Please do practice Brazilian jiu-jitsu too. Practice MMA, whatever you know prefer. Get those techniques, make them the best your technique. Just choose like about 3 to 5 techniques and you train them over and over. Whatever you think is useful, is good for you, please train it, right? Pick it out of any martial art you like. Like if you can put like 3 different martial arts together, like for instance, hand, kung fu, wing chun, right? Now you got one discipline in the wing chun or kung fu hand. You got the arm, the hand. And then legs, you can do Muay Thai or Taekwondo. Very good for legs, kicking, standing up, knees and all that, right? For the legs. And then you can combine with BBJ. Grab, twist, break the arm, choke, whatever, all the crazy stuff that choking the person now and try to cut the blockage of the breath. All right, so those are the 3 things. But out of those three disciplines, try to get like about 5 or 10 good moves out of it, right? And then you keep on practicing that like on a regular basis. Discipline yourself to practice regularly. I'm pretty sure like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year down the road, you'll be amazed your improvement, okay? But train them over and over again. Yes, of course, footwork, you gotta incorporate footwork, right? The way you move, right? Most important thing is your foundation, right? Your foundation, you have to move. If you like standing there, like if you have only your arm and your leg is so weak, that's imbalance. That's not good, right? Same thing. I know a lot of people are like, we always tend to train at the gym, right? We all train our upper body, right? Upper body, chest, the arm, especially bicep and the chest, you know, and the abs. And we're not focusing on our lower body, our legs, right? But then think about it. Your leg is the foundation, right? Your leg help you stand, right? Help you walk every day, right? So you gotta strengthen that too, not just only the upper body, right? Go for a jog, you know, do skipping, whatever. You gotta work on your legs, do some squats. Go here, you squat with weights or whatever, or just squat here, or do like a horse stance, like a riding stance, stand for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you can. Then turn this way, right? Or do front stance, right? You're working on your hips. You want nice hip, nice buns, whatever you call it. For ladies, you do front stance. You stand here 30 seconds. You switch your other side, 30 seconds. Keep your back straight, like that. And then you turn in the middle. You go for 30 seconds. And then you're repeating that 3 times. Trust me, it's gonna burn. You have legs. Or you can do wall sit, right? I come here, I sit against the wall on my wooden dummy. And you do squats, right? Now that's on your legs, right? Or you can do on tippy toes. You can go here and you go toes, raise up, hold it for 10, 15, 20 seconds. Then down, then repeat again, 10 times. Right? Then you get your calf training. Right? And then you can stretch your calf. Right? Hold it and push it back. Right? Or the other one, if you do martial art, you do isometric. Before I used to train this a lot. Isometric, I can go here, bring my legs up, and then I come my leg out. And I hold it for about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I come back. And then again. I do that 3 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can bring it back and forth. Now you're working on your butt, your buns, your hamstring. Right? And then you switch side 3 times. Same thing. Right? So all these things you can do, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze it. Squeeze that muscle. Then bring it back. And then come out again. And then bring it back and forth. This way you get it burns. This part right here. This gonna burn. Right? Right? Lots of training we can all do, guys. But we gotta make it happen. Gotta make it work. We gotta do the work. I can share with you guys everything in the world. But if you don't put in your training, I won't be able to help you, right? You gotta help yourself. Basically, I'm sharing with you what I've been doing, what I've learned, what I've known, right? But it's up to you to whether to practice it, to discipline yourself to practice. Even 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, doesn't matter, right? But as long as you start doing it, put progress into it. For instance, today you practice in 10 minutes. But then tomorrow you can increase another like 2 minutes. You got 12 minutes, right? A month by the road. That increment, you can do like half an hour. 3 months on the road, you can practice 45 minutes. 6 months on the road, you can put in an hour to your training and you put in 3-4 times a week. Trust me, you'll feel awesome, right? You know, sometimes we all have stuff to do and we stress from work, family, whatever. But if we put about like 20-30 minutes, just do whatever, body movement exercise, playing tennis, playing football, playing soccer with our kids, playing volleyball, go up and smack the ball, whatever. Or pickleball, whatever, very famous in Vietnam right now. And do all this stuff, just move your body around and do crazy things, you know. Keep your body movement and you'll feel, oh man. Or if you really piss off, go to gym, punch a freaking punching bag, whatever. Or if you have wood enough, you just practice it and go, now piss off at this, Get all your energy, bad energy out into the wood dummy, or the punching bag, or whatever. Get out of all the bad stuff out of your system. And then from there you carry your day on with more positive energy. And you try to transfer all the positive energy around the people around you, around the people you love. Then your day will be awesome. All right, okay? I hope you all have Great day. Have a good night, guys. No, I never do that. Hey, Gordon. Hey, still here. Gordon's still here. I just put him on inside because he messed up. We don't do that. That's crazy. Cảm ơn mọi người nha. Ok, hôm nay mình tập luyện tới đây thôi. Nhưng mà xin lỗi mọi người, nãy giờ mình nói tiếng Anh hơi nhiều á. Tại vì mình bị cái quen cái tiếng Anh á. Cho nên quen cái mình nói tiếp tục. Nên sorry nếu mọi người không hiểu thì mọi người thông cảm chút nha. Đôi lúc mình cũng muốn xen kẽ giữa tiếng Việt và tiếng Anh. Nhưng mà đôi lúc đó, cái tiếng Anh nó dễ hơn á. Tại hồi nhỏ thì Vũ cũng sống ở nước ngoài hơn 20 năm. Cho nên là tiếng Anh nó lưu lót hơn. Yes. Well, I mean, like, sometimes we don't do anything bad or wherever we shouldn't be afraid, right? There's nothing to be afraid of, right? Just be confident, you know, just be who you are, right? So, thank you very much, El Musa. Thank you very much, Dog of Doom. Library, thank you very much, boss. How are you? Good to see you, boss. Alejandra Varela, how are you? Sorry, I don't understand Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Thank you. All right, guys, have a good day. I really today I think I'm very energetic. You know, certain day when you train, you feel full of energy, right? But other days you train, you feel like crap. You don't want to train. You don't want to get off bed. That's normal, right? But as we go into the process of training, we're gonna push ourselves a little bit by bit, right? You know, you have to push yourself to get off your butt, and you just like, you know, get up, you know, drink warm water, and from there get your body moving. Whatever you do, your hand, you just go like this, whatever, you know, jumping up and down like crazy. Sometimes your wife, your family, your kids think, what the hell is this guy doing, you know, whatever. But just to get your energy up going, get up out there and just do it. All right, guys, have a good one. Love you all. Take care. Have a good weekend. Basically, like, yeah, you guys have, especially in North America, you still, right now is Saturday night, right? So if some of you go out and chill, whatever, with your friends, you know, have fun. All right, have a good weekend. I see you all. Chúc mọi người một ngày Chủ nhật vui vẻ và mọi sự tốt đẹp và thành công nha.